Days of Our Lives spoilers. Stephanie Johnson confesses. Alex faces a heartbreaking choice as Kuriaki's family secrets erupt. For weeks, Stephanie Johnson has been living with a secret, one not of her own making, but one she chose to protect. When she discovered that Philip Kuriakis used a forged letter to secure control over part of Victor Kuriakis' fortune and the CEO seat at Titan Industries, she made the dangerous decision to keep it under wraps. Her goal was simple: protect the family and maintain the peace. In a vulnerable moment, Stephanie decides to confide in her boyfriend, Alex Kuriakis. She sits him down and tells him the truth. Philip's rise to power wasn't earned. It was manipulated, thanks to a fraudulent letter. Not only did this deception rob Xander Cook of his rightful inheritance, but it also jeopardized the integrity of the entire Kuriakis legacy. What Stephanie doesn't expect is how this truth will reopen old wounds for Alex, wounds that never quite healed. As Stephanie opens up to Alex about Philip's lie, it brings back memories of a deception that nearly broke him. Just last year, Alex was the victim of a cruel hoax orchestrated by Teresa Donovan and Greek conman Konstantin Malioyounis. The forged letter they produced claimed that Alex was the biological son of Victor Kuriakis, changing the entire course of his life, and nearly destroying his bond with his true father, Justin Kuriakis. For weeks, Alex lived under the weight of that lie, trying to reconcile what it meant to be a Kuriakis, and what kind of man he wanted to be. When the truth finally emerged, it was Xander who turned out to be the rightful heir, not Alex. Though Alex and Justin eventually repaired their relationship, the pain of that betrayal still lingers just beneath the surface. Now, with a new forged letter threatening Xander's future, Alex finds himself in a difficult position. Will he expose the truth and risk setting fire to everything Stephanie and Philip tried to contain? Or will he stay silent, allowing history to repeat itself, just with a different victim? Stephanie pleads for secrecy, but Alex may not be able to keep the secret. Stephanie knows what this information could do to Xander, and to the Kuriakis' name. She begs Alex to keep the truth between them, at least for now. She reasons that revealing Philip's secret will only lead to more conflict, especially since Xander is still trying to find his footing in the family and within Titan Industries. Alex listens, torn between the woman he loves and the cousin who has always felt like the black sheep of the Kuriakis family. But keeping a secret of this magnitude may be more than Alex can handle, especially given how it mirrors his own past trauma. Alex's internal struggle becomes even more complicated when he starts questioning Stephanie's motives. Did she protect the secret to help Philip, or was she trying to shield herself from the fallout? And if she truly loves Alex, why didn't she come to him with the truth sooner? Sarah Horton is caught in the middle. As the truth begins to trickle out, Sarah Horton finds herself caught in the crossfire. She knows about the forged letter, and her connection to both Philip and Xander makes her position incredibly delicate. Xander, already feeling betrayed, will not react kindly to learning that his own wife kept something so important from him. Sarah and Xander's marriage is still in its rebuilding phase after years of turbulence. With the pressure mounting, Sarah must decide whether to tell Xander the truth before someone else does, or risk letting their fragile peace shatter all over again. Alex faces a defining moment. Will he choose loyalty or love? The question hanging over everything is whether Alex will tell Xander what he knows. Doing so would almost certainly destroy Philip's standing at Titan and potentially lead to criminal consequences. It could also alienate Stephanie, who trusted Alex enough to confess, even if it was far too late. But staying silent means allowing Xander to continue living a lie, one eerily similar to the one Alex once suffered through. In the end, Alex's decision will define his character. Is he the man who lets injustice continue to protect his relationship? Or is he someone who finally breaks the cycle of deception, no matter the personal cost?